Starry-eyed rumblings.
Yell proves invaluable in finding the surveillance room, as I had no idea with it, and they don't exactly have signs for the surveillance room. They have signs for everything else, like the residential colonies, the park, the recreational areas, the leisure areas, but yes, not the surveillance room. Not somewhere where the public should be wandering, I suppose. I try my very best to hide my access card, as I use it to be granted access into this extremely restricted area to trusted members of the Yumas estate. Staff only, I presume. Not gonna lie, feels pretty good as the door cycles open and we both enter. Not so good is the array of screens and controls that I see before me. It looks like a very complicated game that I do not know how to play. I enter slowly, not wanting to touch anything and accidentally break or make something malfunction or turn something off, that would be even worse, and gently open one of the drawers in hopes that there is a user manual inside of it. And our survey says, whoa, that is not a user manual. Definitely not. Slide that drawer shut. Open another one. Nope. Another one. Nope. Another one. Oh, snacks! Ha! Offer some to Yell. She refuses. Which makes me feel kind of bad stealing someone's snacks. I can't do it. I put it back. Close that drawer. Also, Yell interrupts at this point. What are you doing? I am in search of a user manual to see how to properly operate this room's function of surveillance. To which Yell responds by pointing up at one of the screens. I follow her finger to said screen, and it looks like a park. Oh, good one, Yell. Nice one. You managed to find it. Are you sure this is Park Goulet? She nods. Oh, yes. Making progress without having to touch anything. I look up at the screen. I have to squint a fair bit. It's tiny. Can't really see much of what is going on. There's definitely movement there. There's definitely movement. But I can't see. Yell comes over and reaches. Whoa, don't touch! Too late! She taps on the screen and okay, that made the screen the only one that is visible at present. Yell, you done it again! High five! She leaves me hanging. That's okay. The main thing is we have a good view of what's going on in Park Goulet, and there she is. She's standing in one of the canopies, pavilions, I think they're called. All of it's made out of mosaic, by the way. Park Goulet is a sight to behold. There's so much color because everything's made out of mosaic. The paths, the benches, the furniture, even the plants seem to be planted in a way that complements the mosaic pattern. Really quite a sight to behold. But don't have time for that because Swordfish is being approached by two other people. Oh, yes, I know these two. It's Unknown Assailant 1 and Unknown Assailant 2. We meet again, my assailants. The two unknown assailants reach Swordfish, and then the three of them begin to discuss something which I can't hear. I can't hear! Yell, do you know how to turn the audio on this machine? She shrugs and begins to scan the controls on the dashboard and then flicks one. Yeah, the screen goes off. Swordfish, what? The screen, get it back. Yell flicks the same switch and the screen comes back. Apogule. Ooh. Also, I think I accidentally called her Swordfish, but she seems not to have noticed or seems not to care. Sometimes people can get kind of touchy when you call them by the wrong name. It's like a deep insult for some reason or the other. In my defense, I literally have just seen the target of my investigation, Swordfish, so my mind was very much on Swordfish, which is why I made the innocent mistake. I apologize to Yell. She looks befuddled at me, and then admonish her, don't touch anything more. Okay, look, it's better that we get to see what's happening than not see or hear anything. She shrugs again, and we both turn our attention back to the screen and what is happening in Park Gule. Alas, it isn't much, given that without context and without being able to hear what they're discussing, Swordfish doesn't give anything away, just stands there stock still with her arms crossed, and the other two, we can only see the backs of them, and without a way to switch camera angle, cannot do much more than observe the back of their heads, which are not very expressive. And they continue like this for 20 whole minutes. Swordfish doesn't move an inch and can't even see her mouth moving because of her veil, and the two unknown assailants do get, well, they are moving. In fact, I would say that they are getting a little bit more expressive with their hand motions and gestures, although I am not really sure. I'm not an expert on body language. I turn to Yell. Yell, what do you make of this three-way conversation and the body language of... There, look, Swordfish made a movement right there. And I know that movement because I've seen it before. When she makes that move, she's opening up access towards that half katana of hers. Pretty sure of it. I confirm with Yell. Did you see that, Yell? That movement of Swordfish? Also, the two unknown assailants, they seem to be getting agitated. Am I correct in my assessment? Yell nods. Okay, yes, now that I see it, definitely Swordfish has taken on a stance that seems to be ready to move quickly. The two unknown assailants, well, one of them is still gesticulating with their hands, not massively, but definitely very pointedly trying to make a point of theirs, I presume. But the other one definitely has taken a step back. I think things will be heating up unless something happens very soon. I look towards Yell and ask, "Do you trust me?" And I hold out my hand. She shakes her head. No, I don't. Ouch! Wasn't expecting that. It is reasonable, but still. Okay, fine, Yell. Yes, I haven't won your trust yet. That'll take time, I imagine. But as you can see, things are heating up. I point to the screen. We've got to get there now, or else possible things might happen. Yell looks at me far too calmly and shrugs. No way we can get there in time to stop anything. That's what you think, Yell. But if you take my hand, I can guarantee that we have a very good chance of reaching there before anything can happen. Yell looks over at the screen, unconcerned, and then casually looks back at me, shrugs again, and then takes my hand, and I light up.